Good evening all, and welcome to my latest presidential update video. I hope you're keeping safe and well. This is my second regular video update since my first one at the end of December. It's been a busy couple of months, so this is an opportunity for me to bring you up to date on what we've been doing, how we've been doing it, and what's going to be going on in the next month or so. It's night time, just come in from work, so no lovely scenic views of the countryside and the farm today. So what have we been up to then? In January, I was delighted to take part in our Celebrating Volunteers event. For me, this was a fantastic event which showcased the brilliant work that our volunteers have done over the last year or so. You can watch the recording of this on the YouTube channel, so please do take a look. I feel it's very important that we should really be supporting and seeing what our volunteers are doing on day-to-day, week-to-week, month in the last year of this pandemic. One of the things that I wanted to reinitiate or reinstigate is the President's Distinguished Service Award. I've awarded 6 of these since becoming President, and I really want to award more. If you want to find out more about these, then have a quick conversation with me, give me a call, send me an email, or email sunita.patel@iosh.com, who is a presidential team coordinator. Reach out to your branch chairs, executive committees, reach out to your regional managers even, and put some people forward for these President's Distinguished Service Awards. In the last couple of months, myself and Louise have been out and about. We've more or less met every sector group chair, lots of branch chairs between us and other members of the presidential team. And I noticed those members of the presidential team that have been working really hard, Kieran Delaney and Stuart Hughes, who attended the East Anglia branch, Tim Eldridge and Lawrence Webb, who attended the Merseyside branch, and also David Gold and Neil Catton, who presented our Recovering Safely presentation at a joint event in the South region. We're here to support you. I'm here to support you. President-elect is here to support you. The whole presidential team are here to support you. Our members, our volunteers, our branches, our sector groups, all networks, everyone. So please, email the busiest person in our presidential team, sunita.patel@iosh.com, and we will be there. 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4, depending on what your needs are for any of those conferences or webinars that you're going to be holding over this next year. You'll also see us popping up in branch meetings just as normal members, and myself and 1 or 2 of the other members of the presidential team that are very proactive and tend to get out and about also. The presidential team has also continued to support IOSH with its Caring Through COVID series of webinars. And in January, Tim Eldridge hosted the Keeping in Touch with Our Creativity session, while in February saw Neil Catton host a joint session with the Law Society. Keep an eye out for this details in the next webinar. Thank you, Tim and Neil. Great work. Speaking of Neil, he shared his personal story to mark World Cancer Day on the 4th of February. And as so many of us are, Neil is a supporter of IOSH's No Time to Lose campaign. And he wanted to share the story of his father to raise awareness. The fact that Neil's father passed from occupational cancer caused by asbestos and solar radiation exposure. Having known Neil for a few years now, and I already knew part of his story, it was wonderful to hear the story in such an important, inspirational day. Many thanks, Neil. That was wonderful. At our Networks conference, you told us, or specifically from Sunita, that you wanted opportunities to meet the presidential team. So we've introduced these virtual sessions on a monthly basis. We can come along and meet and chat to a few members of the presidential team in an informal, relaxed setting, the way I like to do things. So far with the members and volunteers from all over the globe, from Hong Kong, Barbados, Trinidad, Africa, UAE, Qatar, and beyond. If you're interested in finding out, just again give our busiest person in the team an email, sunita.patel@iosh.com, or speak to your regional or relationship manager. They'll be happy to help. Away from the PT, there are some other IOSH matters to update on. The EBRD's Free Safe Working Confined Spaces Guide was launched recently, and IOSH played a part in that, in the development of it, coordinating some technical peer reviews by a group of members from branches and sector groups, showing the amount of technical expertise within our ranks. Thanks to those members for sharing their expertise into this collaborative activity with international partners. Members, volunteers, branch members, sector groups, all of those people coming together collaboratively to assist IOSH in working with these international partners. It's absolutely wonderful. You may or may not have seen the news that IOSH has been accredited by the Commonwealth. This new status applies to fewer than 100 organisations, provides us with opportunities to extend our impact in Commonwealth member states, helping us advance our vision of a safe and healthy world work. And that's just absolutely wonderful. And it will really assist us going forward in lots of other plans coming out in the next year. Those of you that follow my work know that I'm passionate about supporting veterans, especially in choosing health and safety as their next career path once they've left the armed services. I'm reaching out globally and near home, around the UK and also to Ireland, where one of my vice presidential team, Kieran Delaney, has put me in contact with the Irish Defence Force veterans. Irish Defence Force veterans are really looking at getting into health and safety as a new career, so I want to do everything I can to assist in that, using all the work that we're already doing in our forces veterans groups that I'll talk about later on. If you do know of any other publications globally that support any of our armed forces globally, then please let me know at james.quinn@iosh.com. Thanks again, Kieran. Now, you may have seen my Oscar-winning performance or not on LinkedIn promoting the IBF on behalf of the trustees and chair. For me, this is an absolute fantastic cause for our members, run by our members, and help to generate funds by our members. And you can see the common theme. Please help by having a look at the IBF and Amazon Smile, which can help our coffers. There's information out there. If you'd like any more information, then drop me an email and I'll put it to the right people to have a look at. I've also asked members to come and have a coffee with me, some of my presidential team and some of the members of council, just to get a feel of what it is that we do as a presidential team, what I do as your president, and what council do on behalf of you, the members who vote for them. Those that applied will have received an invite for the 26th of February, the first 20, second 20, the 5th, third 20, the 12th, and so on to the 26th of March, where we have 10 places left. And that will continue every 2 weeks onwards and for the rest of my presidency if those people want to come and speak. I mentioned focus groups. Please keep an eye out for the excellent work being done by Matt Jackson and his team around the veterans piece, and Keith Hole and his team on the mental health piece for all our members. Thank you both to you and your teams. Also Lawrence Webb and Kieran Delaney for keeping me in the loop through your attendance as part of the presidential team support. The work that Matt and his team and Keith and his team are doing is going to be instrumental this year. There's a lot of things going to be coming out in terms of the veterans and how that mental health piece fits with veterans and also our membership. It looks very, very exciting so far. Yes, it's that time of the year, and a lot of people will be renewing their membership of IOSH. And why wouldn't you want to be a member of IOSH? You may have received a letter to let you know that your membership is up for renewal. And I hope, like me, that you clearly understand the benefit that IOSH membership brings to you, both professionally and personally. Our offer to members truly is better than ever. So if you do need a little reminder about what IOSH has to offer, please do click the member benefits section of the website. So it has been a very busy start to 2021, and we have much more to come. Later this month, we're going to be holding our Future Leaders Conference, The 3-day event is open to all members and non-members, and we have an exciting array of speakers lined up. More information is available on the events section of our website. And in fact, one of my council members, who is on one of the focus groups, Jamie Sutherland Powell, is very, very active in this field as well. And if you wanted to know any more about it and you can't get hold of anyone, then send me an email and I'll pass it on. International Women's Day. International Women's Day is also coming up next week, and Louise Hoskin, our President-elect, is representing IOSH at Malaysia's Women in HSE conference. This is as well as attending a North East Scotland event on International Women's Day, as well as attending a construction company event in London for the day, speaking to business leaders and their colleagues. Thank you very much, Louise. For those of you who don't know him, we have a very good friend of IOSH, Sunny Gopal, who will be conducting an interview with me on the 3rd of March and a podcast, and also conducting further podcasts as my year goes on, tracking through my year, as well as these videos that I like to make sure that you're all seeing every other month or every quarter, in fact. So, there you can see it. We've been very busy and will continue to be. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it's been a little bit informative. I also hope that you're looking after yourself. I hope you're all staying safe. And I hope you're all looking after each other. We have some light at the end of the tunnel. And I do hope, above all else, that you're all being kind. Take care and good luck.